For farmers and ranchers, every day is Earth Day, another day to care for the land, the livestock, and the environment. It's only fitting that when the rest of the world celebrates a healthy planet, farmers and ranchers would be there. And there's no better place than Earth Day, Texas, the world's largest Earth Day event.
You're talking to an audience that you don't normally talk to. People want to know where their food comes from, and it's a good place to be able to get that message out and tell them what we do, how we operate, and I think they receive it really well.
With more than 700 exhibitors, 250 speakers, and over 100,000 attendees, Earth Day Texas is a spectacle of environmental awareness. Farmers and ranchers traveled to Dallas to engage with event visitors, giving anyone who stopped by a glimpse of the farm in more ways than one.
Most people never really get the chance to go visit a farm, so this is our way of bringing that farm to them and showing them that they're doing the best they can to take better care of the earth, soil, wind, water, and all the resources.
Texas farmers and ranchers brought the farm to the city in a variety of ways, but whatever the means, the end was the same: to tell their story, a story that includes familiar words: environmental, sustainable. These are not just buzzwords to Texas growers, it's a way of life.
We know that water is a limited resource. In my 35 years on irrigated corns, that's one crop that we've grown consistently my entire life. We grow about 60% more corn using about 60% of the amount of water by using different methods of irrigations. I know that's not just on my farm.
The weekend was filled with films, workshops, guest speakers, and more. Texas farmers and ranchers participated in several panel discussions with subjects ranging from the Farm Bill to the family farm, giving panelists and the audience a chance to continue a much-needed conversation.
We refer to it as a farm bill, but it's a food bill. One of the things I think we need to recognize is that about 80% or so of the money that gets spent out of a farm bill goes to food assistance, goes to the SNAP program, for example. And it's actually a fairly small portion of that legislation that does end up going back to some farm support.
From farm policy to global hunger, panelists discussed how food affects our lives and how we affect food across the globe.
Working within Africa and other regions, I think we all have learned a lesson of we can't bring in our U.S. system and automatically think it's going to save the day for them, that we really need to work with the farmers and their governments and their scientists to adapt what is culturally sensitive and acceptable to them, and then we can build around that.
Not only did the voices of current growers have a chance to speak, but the future of agriculture did as well.
I think from the FFA's perspective, as being a youth organization, I just wanted to let the world know that we're ready to produce with new ideas and a fresh set of hands. We're excited to take over this ag industry.
Food is a necessity of life. That makes it important to everyone, not just for those who eat, but for those who grow. And hopefully Earth Day was a weekend we can all begin to grow together. For TFB News, Gary Joyner, Dallas.